Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud.
Welcome back. I'm Kevin Harned with Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, the show that takes you out to eat behind the scenes at Kentucky's favorite restaurants. One restaurant that's always among those at the top of that list is Dudleys in Lexington. The restaurant is known across the state and the nation for its fine Kentucky cuisine. One of their secrets is a dedication to using as many local, Kentucky Proud ingredients as possible. The other is having a world-class chef to prepare them. Tim Laird is with Dudley's executive chef, Mark Richardson.
We're fortunate to be here in the Bluegrass where we do have a bounty of so many fresh ingredients all throughout the year and as it changes through the season. And I understand you change your menu through the season to reflect that as well.
We do. We do 4 major changes with the season, but within those seasons we do micro changes all the time.
You're always changing.
We're always changing.
We feature a lot of beef on the show and a lot of tenderloin as well. But this one actually comes out of the water instead of from on the grill. Chef, tell us about this dish.
Well, this is a filet we cook sous vide.
Okay.
Which means we put it in a vacuum, and with flavoring we put garlic, thyme, and butter. And then the cooking is in the water. We're using water as our cooking source.
And it's a precision heat, right?
It's precision. It's temperature and time. This is cooked for about an hour at 58 degrees Celsius, which is about 134, 136.
Which is perfect
Mid-rare.
medium rare.
Just take it out of the bag and get a nice sear on it.
Okay. And that sear is not really to cook anymore because you're cooked to perfection, but
We're
actually
cooked
giving it a
perfectly.
nice little
Just a nice little
caramelized
crust. Right.
crust on there.
Exactly.
So it's just finishing it off.
A little more flavor. If we can add any more, we're going to add a little more with searing. Right
And
now.
that'll do it right there. Seared in a hot pan. Out
Hot
of the
pan.
water and into the hot pan.
Out of the water into the hot pan. We're going to give it another little butter.
Nice
and,
little flavoring agent.
And
That's
garlic
perfect.
and thyme bath again.
And thyme is just
And
coming
that
out.
sound of that garlic frying in the butter is one of the best sounds in the world.
By the way, it's one of the best smells in the world, too.
It really is.
And there's that crust you were talking about, Chef.
There we go.
I love that. That is absolutely perfect.
A little based. Now, while that's finished, searing on the bottom, we're going to heat up the braised cabbage.
Okay.
Red cabbage we braised in red wine vinegar and red wine.
Ooh.
And smoked potato puree.
Oh, that's great.
Smoked meat's fantastic, but we're searing the meat and smoking the potato. This is our beautiful braised red cabbage.
Look at the color of that, too. I'll tell you what, that's with that red wine.
Red wine vinegar. This is just a little chive puree. You can see here we got our baby onions burning on one side. Charring that almost a little burn on one side is going to give it just a whole different flavor. It's a seared prime fillet. So I think that's perfect.
You had that consistent doneness.
It's perfect.
And then when you pan-seared it, you still have that little crust going around the outside.
Exactly.
It's the best of both worlds.
It really is. And we'll just see. So you can see a little bit of that
God,
crust
that
too.
is so beautiful. We love beef, but it doesn't get any better than that. Chef, that is incredible. Dudley's, it's where it's at. I'll tell you what, Chef Mark Richardson, he's the guy. He's been around the world, cooked everywhere. Now he's back here in the Bluegrass. Thank you, Chef,
My
for
pleasure.
sharing your
Thank you.
secrets.
Thanks for
Good to
coming.
have you back in the Bluegrass,
Good to be
my
here.
friend.
Thank you.
That'll do it for this edition of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Tim Laird, and we'll see you down the road.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud.